Hi, this is Dave Patterson,
And Armando Fox.
and we're broadcasting from sunny Santa Cruz again. Congratulations for sticking to the last week of the course. Not everybody can do that, but we're proud that you did. Let me wrap up what we've done in this 169.1. We've done a single agile iteration, starting off every time talking to the customers. Then we went over doing the lo-fi user interface mock-up. Then the 3x5 cards with user stories and scenarios. Then BDD, acceptance tests from the 3x5 cards and the Magic Cucumber. TDD with RSpec in our case, and unit testing and the balance between two. We saw earlier how to measure progress by completing user stories by doing points, deploying on Heroku, and then back to top for the next iteration. And you've been through that in this course.
So this course, the goal was really to get you through one complete cycle. You've experienced every part of the software life cycle. And in a real project, not only would you do that cycle multiple times as you refine the prototype, but you would also, as your code base starts getting more sophisticated, bring in a lot of new techniques. And those are what we're going to cover in CS 169.2x. For those of you who are considering taking it, just as a little bit of a preview, we're going to talk about software metrics and different ways to evaluate if you're writing beautiful code. We're going to talk about how to judiciously use design patterns, which capture proven solutions to certain kinds of programming problems and will help you make your code more beautiful. We'll talk about refactoring. How do you approach a legacy code base, which may contain some code that's not so beautiful, and understand it well enough to change and improve its structure to make it more beautiful. And of course, you're going to do some work on the client side as well. We'll introduce JavaScript, the high productivity jQuery framework, and all the same techniques that we've applied in testing our Rails code on the server. We're going to show you how to apply those same techniques in JavaScript using the Jasmine framework. So it'll be a lot of fun. We'll talk about DevOps, security, databases, practical performance, tracking your app. So hopefully a lot of you will choose to stick with us. And by the end, you'll have a really thorough overview of how software as a service in agile organizations is done in the real world.
Congratulations for finishing the first part.
And those of you who bought the book, we thank you, and we would love it if you would review that book on Amazon. Even if you have negative things to say about it, we want to hear your honest feedback because we are constantly improving it, and it's because of all the students in the course that we're able to do that. So congratulations again to all of you completing the course. Thanks, and we hope to see many of you in part 2.
Bye-bye.